So what I was saying while the audio was not working was giving context on my AI journey. So I began back in January of 2023. Didn't really take it too seriously, just wanted to understand how people got the type of images that they were getting. I was really just throwing, a paragraph, an essay in, and happy with whatever results that I got, because as an airbrush artist, I was like, yo, this is kind of cool, but I need to understand, because otherwise it will replace me if I don't start to understand it. So I really didn't take it too seriously until about October of 2023, when I began to see just a flood of images up and down my Facebook feed. Bugs Bunny and grills, Betty Boop standing in front of a mansion with tattoos and gold, everything. So I wanted to understand how people were creating these. So I downloaded what was then a free app. I'm not sure if it still is, because I no longer use it, but it was called the Imagine app. And I began to try and understand what prompt structure actually looks like. What does it mean to, how do I refine this to get more detail out of this text to image generation? So I began to share my prompt structure of every prompt that I put into MidJourney consists of all of these elements, but not in this particular order. It starts with media quality. Some of the examples of media quality look like award-winning, professional, expert, high detail, ultra high detail, a cinematic scene, those kind of things. Those are how I usually will start each of my prompts. The second thing is I'll include an image type. So what type of image am I trying to create so that I can narrow it down? Is it photography? Is it graphic design? Is it a poster design? Is it a sketch? Is it an illustration? Is it a billboard? Is it a product display? Is it a product mock-up? What am I trying to create? From there, I go into a pretty detailed description of, hey, is it a person? Is it a place? Is it a thing? What am I describing? I also include an art style. Because I'm in MidJourney, that allows me the freedom to either and include that in the beginning and at the end. And that's how my art is uniquely different, because in MidJourney, I'm able to combine a lot of different art styles in a very, very unique way. Just to get back into the prompt structure that I personally found works for me, for my type and style of art. And you please feel free to look through my entire page. All of that stuff is really teaching material. So if you have questions on, hey, how did you do this? Can you talk about this next week? Drop it in the comments, or drop in my DM and say, hey, can you talk about lighting? Can you talk about this style of art?